OBSBOT just sent me a webcam. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to film some gameplay of Black Myth Wukong on it, but this is more if you are interested in a webcam or some way for you to create content. If that's you, then make sure to watch the rest of the video. I'm going to show you how to make it look the best for this type of content creation. And spoiler alert, we're using it right now. So this is how good this 129 tiny little baby webcam can look for you. Without any further delay, let's get into it. We're back with another segment of Mail Time, and this came directly from China. Not actually 100% sure what it is. Let's get into it. This box got mangled. I don't know if I've ever seen a box get so crushed before. It's had a rough trip overseas. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Good thing it has those little bubbles. Look at this poor box. Okay, I know what these are. This is the brand new webcam from OBSBOT. They're really known for their hyper-intelligent movable cameras, but now they're making a lower cost, high quality webcam that could be perfect for gaming and streaming and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put it through its paces and test this out and see if this is something that I could maybe start incorporating with my content creation. This is the OBSBOT Meet 2 AI-powered 4K webcam. Everything that comes in the box sounds great. Let's just open it and see for our, if I could open it. All right, here we go, the reveal. Ours to, oh my gosh, it is so tiny. I didn't realize it was this. Wow, it is incredibly small. This has good image quality. That would be remarkable. This would be so, wow, this is beautiful. And it's got a nice metal attachment on the bottom. The body feels super well constructed. I'm so impressed with how tiny this little camera is. It's got the single USB-C port on the back, and mounting threads on the bottom. Very simple, but very elegant and looks great. All right, inside this little guy, we've got give you a little attachment in case you don't have USB-C to USB-C, because they include the USB-C to USB-C cable and a little adapter if you need it. Mini in size, mighty in sight. It's definitely mini. Will it be mighty in sight? We will find out. It also comes with this nice little flip out bracket that attaches onto your monitor, and I'm pretty sure it's magnetic. Okay, I'm an idiot. How would that, I need to see how this magnetic mounting adapter works. Apparently that is how it's supposed to mount on this little bracket. Which way? Okay, I think that the camera should just attach to the top there. This should just go, it holds on pretty nice. Not super hard, but it's not like it's an action camera or something like that. It's kind of nice. Even this will then attach onto your monitor, and then you have full mobility to adjust the direction you want it to be facing. All right, that is our unboxing segment of this new webcam. Now we're gonna have to actually plug it in, get some footage, and see what the image quality is like out of this device. All right, right away when you get it plugged in and you download their software, this is what it looks like. It gives you all the options that you're gonna need. We're gonna change it to 4K, 30 frames per second, landscape, bitrate is gonna go to high, and MOV. Now, I didn't mess around with any other settings really. They all seemed fine to me. You can also have up to 4 cameras inside of this software, but we're not gonna mess around with that. I was kind of trying to mess around a little bit with some of the software here, but I got a little bit bored, and then I just got myself familiar with where you record it, and this was the first recording that I did. And right away, I was pretty impressed with how it looked, other than it seemed, you know, pretty over sharpened, all the typical things that like a cell phone or webcam tries to do to make it look even better. However, no worries, because they have this entire image section right here, and you can manually go in and dial in all the settings that you want. I kept messing around and checking out some of the other settings that it has, but then I decided it's about time that we jump in and film a device playing a game, because let's be real, that's what we're all here for. And if you're not, Don't worry, this is just gonna be a 10 out of 10 video on YouTube for me because I decided that I was gonna say yes to making a webcam video about something on my gaming channel that nobody probably really want to watch. But here we are. Now, we're playing a game, and hopefully you're watching. But this, I set to 1080p at 60 frames per second because I was wanting to see what kind of quality we could get at 60 frames per second. But to be very honest with you, 1080p is not looking super great, especially when you look at it next to the 4K option. Like, look at this. 4K actually looks phenomenal. Unfortunately, at 30 frames per second, and so for gaming, it would be awesome to have that 4K 60, but still, it's $129, and it's a tiny little baby webcam. This actually looks really great. If you wanted to start making content and showcasing the gameplay on your devices, I don't think anybody's gonna have a problem with this. It looks amazing. We could definitely spend some more time dialing this in and get it to look even better than this does. I could have spent a little bit more time getting rid of the reflections in it, but for a quick little test and a real world case study, I think it looks really good. Now I want to jump back in and dial in the talking head segment. This is what it looks like, just plug straight in all the regular settings. I'm not tweaking anything at this point, and I have like no windows open, no lights on. Pretty impressive looking, just looking at the live feed in front of my face. It's doing a pretty good job in low light. I'm pretty impressed. But now we're gonna go from this to turning all my lights on, and I'm gonna dial in the settings and see where I can get this. And then with some lighting and a little bit of tweaking in the settings, it can look this good. I turned on the bokeh, which makes it look like the background is blurred out. And you can kind of tell, I think, like with my hands, that it's doing something weird. But if I'm just like this and we're just talking, it seems like it's doing a really good job. This makes it look like it's a DSLR with a nice lens on it, giving us some nice depth of field, which is great to see that it actually is working this well. I'm gonna bump it up. I'm at 4 right now. This is 8, all the way maxed out. This is probably too much, but I'm surprised with how well it's actually working. I think I would keep it around 3 or 4. So this is 4 right here. And this is the audio coming straight out of this little webcam right in front of me. That's literally this big. You're this big. The whole thing is just this kind of ridiculous. This looks great. This is my first impressions on this device. I think it can make a really good companion for if I'm gonna do some streaming, or if I just need another angle of something that's going on that's not this giant, like this. We're talking, it's this big. Oh, see? Now it's messing up a lot. But yeah, like this is monstrous compared to that camera is literally this big. It's like, I wish I had 2 so I could show you compared to this massive thing, what this thing looks like. If you're looking for a webcam, this is a good option. I'll tell you that much. And I'll put a lot of the info right on the screen so you can get a good feel for it. I keep looking at the image and I'm really impressed. I don't know what else to say. If you want to start up a little YouTube channel and you want to make content like I am on this channel, filming your device and what you're doing and a talking head, you just get a light. You get this $129 tiny webcam that looks this good, and you're off to the races.